understandably very upset. You're going to give him a big lift. He was the world champion.
Jenson!
As I said, world champion 2009.
Yay!
Jenson Hey, what about Canada? Was that?
Oh yeah!
What about that?
Thank you.
We are genuinely sorry. Genuinely, as usual, you hear the fantastic support for you. Thanks for coming to see us. What went wrong?
The wheel fell off. That is basically it. But first of all, guys, thank you so much for your support. This is just madness. Look at this. Yeah, and you know, we obviously wanted to do a great job for you guys, for all your support and everything over the years, but didn't quite work out for this weekend. And the frustrating thing was, I was really enjoying the race. I mean, the inters didn't work for me at all. I had big issues with the fronts. I couldn't get any heat in them. But on the dry tyres, it was just awesome, the car. It was working really well. Closed it on the guys, right behind Webber, pitted, thought I was going to jump him, and obviously the wheel fell off. So a big shame, but you know, the guys worked so hard to try and gain 1/10 of a second in these pit stops. They had to beat Red Bull, who are normally the best in the pit lane. And all day they've been amazing, and that time they made a mistake and cost me the race, but there you go.
Jenson, what happens on this in terms of team now? Because obviously you've got a lot to do, the car, there's changes, regulations on you. Chief mechanic, whatever, has lifted Lollipop because he thought it's time to go, but they were actually going to change the gun, it looks like. Do you all get in a huddle and say, right, we're going to sort this, everything? What happens next?
Well, I'll explain. It's easy, that, isn't it? But I'll tell you the actual sequence of events. Well, he took the wheel nut off, and it's supposed to stay in the gun, but it flew off through the garage. And then he put the gun down to go for the other gun, which had a wheel nut in it, and as he did the movement, the guy on the front jack thought he was saying, time to go. So he dropped the car, and then the Lollipop man saw the guy drop the car, let the car go, and so it's just, you couldn't stop the sequence. And it's just one of those things, but the frustrating thing is I thought we could have had a good result, and I think this would have been a really good chance to get on the podium. But guys, thank you so much for the support.
Well, we know you will be, and we're not going to talk racing, we're just going to do the last few minutes just talking about nice things and so on. How's the old... Yes. Well, let's talk about Jessica Michibota. Isn't his girlfriend lovely, isn't she?
Oh, yes.
and I understand you, of all people, are teaching her to drive. Is that right?
Well, she's tried to teach me Japanese, and she failed miserably in doing that, because I'm not very good at learning languages. And now I've taught her how to drive, which is the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. But she's very good. She's very good.
Jessica?
No, don't embarrass the poor girl.
Anyway, she's got a mini.
Can I get rid of this first?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Go.
But she's got a mini, right? It's a chocolate mini. And now you're on Guernsey. Those roads are so narrow, and it's like 30 miles an hour. How do you cope?
It's good. Has anyone ever been to Guernsey? No. Obviously they have, with the Guernsey flag. No, I love it there. It's really cool. It's a nice place to relax, and I'm heading back there now, trying to drown my sorrows. Maybe watch a bit of Formula 1 on TV. I might watch Canada. What do you reckon?
And lastly, what we really want to know, there have been moves or noises coming from McLaren that they want to re-sign you and you want to resign. Is that true?
What shall I do, guys? That's a lot of rocket red caps. Have to buy new caps, wouldn't you? It's cost you a fortune. Nothing's sorted yet, and I think Lewis is in the same position, and we just don't want to think about it right now. You know, we're in the middle of the season. It's hard enough trying to catch the Red Bulls and now Fernando. So all our energy is going into that. And yeah, so stay. right, we'll do our best.
Ferrari!
I think you better re-sign. It's all right. We've got a little piece of paper here. We can sign that. Jenson Button, ladies and gentlemen, he's come to see you.
Thank you very much.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. We're very proud of him. And that fantastic drive in Canada was probably one of the very, very best. It was Jackie Stewart, one of our fastest, smoothest, quickest, and we're very proud of Jenson Button. Hopefully next year when he's back here with us, he'll be back on the podium or maybe even win the British Grand Prix, and that's what we all want.